Yeah. All right, Ryan. Again, we have a product that's to help individuals that are looking to be healthier. You've seen the website.
Yep.
So, as you look at your profession, what's your profession?
I'm a manager of 24-hour Saginaw Health and Fitness.
Okay.
I do trainings and tours of the facility and sign people up, get them workout plans.
Okay. So with that, how would you describe your goals for your clients as a professional, or for your clients? What would those goals be?
Mainly, majority of the people, I would say around 80 to 90% of the people that come in here are looking to lose weight. So that's the main goal that I have, is to help them get goals so they stay as clients.
Okay.
So the main thing would be weight loss.
Okay. What would successfully reaching that goal look like for you?
To keep the people in here working out on a consistent basis, and of course getting them to change their meals, how they eat, their routines and habits to be healthier.
Okay. So tell me about 3 of the biggest obstacles to achieving that success.
3 obstacles. The first one would be keeping people to come consistently. If they don't come on a consistent basis, they're not going to be reaching the goals, and people nowadays are impatient. So it's the consistency is the first thing. The second hard part about it is getting them to actually change their eating habits. People are stuck once you're so used to growing up with a certain way of eating. It's really hard to change that in your lifestyle. A third would be listening to the programs. A lot of times I'll train people, get them to change their diets, but they'll revert back to the things they like to do in here, which aren't always the best way to get results.
Okay. So,
hi. How you doing?
What is the hardest part about actually convincing someone to maintain the program that you've assigned them to for their health?
I think the biggest thing with that would be is to get them to be patient enough to see results and not give up on themselves.
Okay.
A lot of times people are looking, like I said, for quick results. They want a quick fix. And a lot of times people end up disappearing on me before I can get them results.
Okay. So why is that hard? You kind of touched on that, because they disappear on you, and they can't see results if they're not here, and if they're not here, they can't.
Exactly.
You can't help them. Okay, so what things have you tried that didn't fix the problem?
Things I tried that didn't fit, I guess, really your traditional training and just talking to people and just kind of giving them ideas of how to change their diet doesn't really work. People nowadays want to see something on paper, on the internet, something they can look at, like hard evidence.
Yeah.
So a lot of times they don't want to hear. People don't like to believe a lot of stuff, so they need proof of things.
Okay.
So like just telling them, hey, eat 5 times a day, that's not enough. They need something to follow, log in on a computer. They need something. I always have people write it down if they're not good with computers until I can get them to start logging stuff in on like MyFitPal.
Okay. So if they had some system that maybe on a mobile device, many of your clients actually have a mobile device?
Yes, yeah.
So if they have a smartphone or tablet, whatever they prefer, and it's right there at their hand, all they got to do is click when they've eaten, or just go back and they can track what they've eaten, or have a projection because they have this diet plan. Did I eat this? Did I eat that?
Right.
And maybe hit a checkbox.
Yes. We've had a lot more success with people that actually use MyFitPal consistently than people that are just trying to eat on their own better.
Okay.
But it's real hard. Like I said, it's hard to change the way you eat unless you have somebody kind of almost being accountable to that other person.
Okay.
Like MyFitPal, other people can see what they're eating if they, like a friend thing.
Yeah.
So I think that helps a lot. You're accountable for what you're putting in there.
Okay. So that kind of goes into what works, and almost what you have paid for a solution you've tried. MyFitnessPal, it's a free service.
Free, yeah. Yep.
But does it have menus that individuals can?
I am not really sure with the menu part of it. What it is, it's basically a calorie counter.
Right.
Which my thing with that is, it doesn't. You can't eat all your calories all at once. I mean, if people say, well, I'm eating 1,200 calories a day or 1,400 calories a day, and I'm not losing weight. A lot of times, what I'll see is they're still not eating frequently through the day. Their metabolism's not speeding up because they eat 2 times. You know, they're getting their 1,200 calories, but it's, you know, later in the evening per se.
Okay.
So that's why I don't think just counting calories is the answer. You need other aspects of it. Like you said, meal plans.
Right.
You need a timing aspect, like every 3.5 to 4 hours versus, you know, 2-3 meals afternoon.
Okay. So maybe something that reminds them that, hey, it's time to eat.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And as well as indicating maybe that metabolism based on what they've done. So if you eat here and you eat all your calories here, but you don't have, your metabolism is
Still,
yeah.
That's really, I never really heard of that or thought of that. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, so you get that kind of instant feedback, maybe a chart or a graph to say because you've eaten this, the metabolism up, and when they don't do it, the metabolism goes down.
Right.
So that kind of indicates to them, it gets that instant feedback
or
as well.
Or even with foods, that's a good idea. You know, like you said, if you could have something like if they ate sugary things, like their glycemic index is real high.
Yeah.
You know, putting them into like a fat storage mode or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are great ideas. Well, thank you, Ryan. You've been very helpful.
No problem.
And if you had this service, how value, especially with the extra feedback, do you think it'd be worth more than free? What do you think people would pay for that?
I mean, what I was looking at online, I think it'd definitely be something that people could do, like a monthly payment, like maybe subscribe to access to it for on a monthly bill.
Yeah.
I mean, the weight loss is one of the hugest industries as far as money. I mean, it's a huge industry. I mean, I do think people would be, you know, willing to pay for something, especially if they started working in result-wise. Because just like our business here, if somebody is getting good results, they're going to tell other people. People can see, like, you lost 50 pounds. How'd you do it? So if it, you know, produced results, I think people would be willing to pay for it.
Now, as you say that, it made me think about, what about a gym actually putting that as part of membership? Because they're closely tied. You get the results, you keep them in. So if they're not here, they're not going to get the results. So if they paid for the service maybe out of their membership or included that subscription base.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm sure there's places that would definitely be interested in something like that too.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.